Get in there! Get in there! You beauty!
Welcome to Eddie's Football Waffle, yeah. Man United draw.
What?
We've just seen Man United draw to Minnows Burnley.
What the fuck?
What is it with Man United recently and not being able to beat these shitty teams? They're shit. They're shit. Norwich, fucking shit. Burnley is shit. Middlesbrough are shit. All these shitty teams. Man United can't eat the dinner. First half again. And just like against Borough, controlling the game, getting more chances. They scored one as well, missing other chances. Maguire, who should by now be fired and have his P45. I don't care, man, if it's slide towards him, but he's costing the team. He's costing the big team, and you should at least be dropped there. You should be dropped, and you shouldn't just be dropped from the team. You should be dropped for a table. We need the Dudley boys. We need the guys that I've called the Dudley boys back in. Varane and Lindelof need to put Maguire for a table. The mistakes he made for the Burnley goal were nothing short of a football crime. To firstly be suckered in to a challenge and not. I mean, come on. I think it was Weghorst that took him on. And Weghorst has hardly got any agility, just like him. They're both two donkeys. Maguire and Weghorst are donkeys. And Weghorst turned into prime flipping Lewandowski in that moment. But anyway, just trying to analyse the game overall. But like I said, Man United started off well in the first half, getting chances. There was chemistry down the left wing. It seems that Man United's left wing is the one that's got potential, because the right wing is broken. Rashford and Dalot do not properly. They don't do enough of the work, because the main thing was Sancho and Shaw were putting in their link-up play. Shaw was overlapping. You look like prime Robertson at some point. Ralph would have been happy with that. Gagan fullbacks, man. But the service into Cavani was still, again, like similar previous games. No drills into him. I feel sorry for Cavani, because he might as well have been a scarecrow up there. I mean, I don't get what they're working on in training. Surely there should be more drills for these fullbacks or the wingers to get crosses into a sweet spot area where Cavani's making his runs into. I don't get it. And maybe through balls coming from the number 10. And I can't get past Bruno, the number 10, playing almost like a I don't know what he's playing. He roams everywhere like he's playing five-a-side football. He's up front, then he's number 10, then he's on the right, then he's on the left, then he's flipping like that. There's no discipline. This goes back to like what he did under Ole. And
fantastic.
Yeah, props to Burnley. In the second half, they grew into the game, and just like Middlesbrough, grew into the game. They were allowed to grow into the game. Came and were winning first balls, winning second balls, causing more trouble. And yeah, that midfield is too open. I don't get it, because the West Ham game, Ralph put McTominay number 6 and said, Bruno and Fred, you're going to occupy the channels. They were doing well in that game. That's one of the games where they drowned West Ham. West Ham looked like a basement team. They look like a mid-table team. They look like all these kind of teams that are below Man U standards. And for the team to now regress in the last two games, I don't even know if Ralph is in proper control, or whether these players really have been molded and been allowed to go into the prima donna level of just doing what they want, turning up one week, doing the old habits the next week. Because I don't understand the midfield going back to the double pivot and Bruno going wherever the hell he wants to go. I don't get it. It doesn't control the game. It just gives up initiative for a team that wants to come in and overload Pogba and McTominay. I was taking screenshots while I was watching the match. The amount of players on Burnley's side that were swarming the Man United midfield was ridiculous, and any better team probably beats Man U in that second half. It was terrible. It was terrible. I'm really losing my patience with watching this team, and our realization has got to be these Glazers have to always be blamed. I mean, really looking at it, a team that's played counter-attacking football for 3 seasons, which has involved being slow and languid on the ball, not really having a plan in terms of building up play to the attack. It's most of the time, get the ball to Bruno, and he just does some kind of long ball, he punts the ball, and Rashford's got pace, and he goes 100 miles per hour and gets the ball, you know, and shoots. That's what he was doing as well, just cutting in and shooting, just shooting. No real wing play. Sancho, okay, looking a bit better, but still not, you know, okay, a few nutmegs here and there on Tarkowski, cool, but you know, there needs to be both wings working. And it's just like the team goes back to old habits. And to finish off the point, a team playing that kind of football for 3 years is always going to find it severely hard to now play opposite football. Ole is a completely different, opposite style to Ralph. Ralph, high intense, controlling the game football. Ole, counter-attack, trying to absorb the pressure in the game, playing slow. These players can't hack it. They play one half. It's one half FC. They can't hack the intensity that Ralph wants. They can't do it. Ralph needed players. I don't know what the Glazers were doing in the January window. They should have got Ralph some gegenpress, low knees. Get him some graduates in, because these guys can only play one half. It's not good enough, man. I was so confident gassing about top 4. The idea that Conte was not going to do it with an average team, but now he's got in 2 midfielders from Juventus. I think that's going to be something that's going to, it could make them finish above Man United, because Man United can't get top 4 with the double pivot and Bruno going wherever the hell he wants. That's my opinion anyway. That's what I see. It's terrible. It makes for terrible football. Because to try and play too direct without actually getting balls into players that are making runs in behind. Bruno keeps trying to make a run in behind. Cavani keeps trying to make a run in behind. But no one's picking out the runners. So that means it's a waste of time then. That means it's a waste of time, because if you're just leaving your double pivot in midfield to handle all of the gaps and everything, right? And you're not playing the direct balls into people trying to run in behind, then you just, you know, you're leaving yourself open. This is terrible, man. I mean, Ralph has to be looked at, because you don't take a job unless you think you can really change things. Might as well have kept Ole if we're going to keep playing the same midfield. That's the whole problem, is midfield can't control the game. That's what I see. There's other things that's gone on that I've not really mentioned, but the main thing is that midfield gives up games. And having Bruno do whatever he wants and not track back enough, they're going to get found out. But anyway, you know, that's my waffle there. Click the like, subscribe if you're new, and peace.